Alright guys, MCU Collector here with the first of the Avengers Infinity War MCU Thanos Build-A-Figure wave. So Proxima Midnight I will be doing first. I had a video a little bit earlier today, a few hours ago, asking for which one you guys wanted to see first. So Proxima Midnight kind of narrowly beat out Iron Spider. So we're going to start with Proxima Midnight, move on to Iron Spider, then probably Captain America. Might as well do Iron Man to get the movie figures out of the way. And then I'll be moving on to the comic book figures, with Taskmaster being the first of the 3 comic figures. So here is Proxima Midnight. So she is a movie figure. This is kind of the last one we didn't know. Is going to be comic based? Is she going to be movie based? So we do know now that she is a movie based figure. And it is a very detailed, very large figure. This thing is huge. She fills up this package like crazy. And I'll probably grab a couple of taller female figures like Thundra, and probably do a size comparison so you can kind of see how large she really is. But here we take a quick look at the package. You see you have the Avengers Infinity War logo right in front there, Proxima Midnight. Up at the top we have the A for Avengers. Up in the corner you see Build-A-Figure Thanos. Side artwork you have artwork of the character. She looks, I don't want to say good, but I think it's going to be awesome to see her on screen. So looking forward to the movie like crazy. Here on the back of the package we have a look of the actual figure, which these images never officially got released yet, which is odd, but here we have the figure in hand. Here we have all the figures from the wave. Thanos Build-A-Figure there. We'll take a look at him at the end. One of the things with these figures is I was able to get a hold of these early. They are street dated for March 3rd. So soon you will see these figures pop up everywhere. Walmart, Target, Toys R Us, Walgreens. Some Walgreens have actually already received them. But March 3rd is the actual street date, so these things are not far behind. So you guys will see these very, very soon. And those interested, here is the UPC for Proxima Midnight. But here's the figure. Let's open it up, take a look. All right, guys, here is Proxima Midnight out of the package, and this is a huge figure. Crazy large. So I'll do a size comparison with her with Thundra and then the new X-23, just so you could see how large she really is. But looking at the accessories real quick, the first thing is the torso to the Thanos Build-A-Figure. Not a whole lot to it. We got some good texturing in the mold, which is nice. There isn't a huge amount of paint, but there's some, and it does look very clean. There's not so much issue. Looks like maybe that bronze color kind of went over a little bit, but not a whole lot to it. He is definitely a hollow piece, and then there's this kind of rubber plastic piece that's kind of over the waist. I'm not sure if there's a way to maybe remove it. I'm not going to be pulling it down, but at the end, after we review all the figures, then we'll take a look at the Thanos Build-A-Figure. Very excited to get that. And then here we have her staff. I'm not sure exactly what you would call this, but it is done in a bronze gold type of plastic. There's no additional paint detailing on it, but the actual sculpt itself does look pretty good. You can kind of see they put some effort into kind of how it looks. Now it's a very soft plastic, so you do want to be careful with it. It's a little warped right out of the package. As you can see, it bends very easily, so some warm water can kind of get those things straightened out. But if it was hard plastic, I mean, some of these pieces would probably just break easily, so it's probably why they went with a softer material, a softer plastic. But it does look good, because they did, you know, there's some little tiny intricate pieces to it, so I do like it. I'm sure we'll see how it gets used in the movie, but you can see that it is just as tall as she is. So looking at her compared to some other female figures, we have the new X-23. There goes the figure, and we have Thundra. So you can see that Thundra was probably one of the tallest, or if not the tallest female figure that we had. And then you could see that Proxima Midnight is towering over her and towering over X-23. So we'll take a look at actually how tall Proxima Midnight is. If I can get her to stand properly. She is 7.5 inches. Wow. Really tall figure. Let me back that up a little bit so you can kind of see all the way in frame. 7.5 inches, Proxima Midnight. So it is a huge figure. Lots of nice, great sculpts and details in it. And then we'll look at the articulation. So taking a close look at the head sculpt, you can see there. Now this figure does not have a digital print technology. the digital face print. So, and I guess it's because, you know, when you have a character that's going to be all CGI in the film, there's no actual face to kind of base it off of. And I'm not sure how they would have used that technology on a figure like this to begin with. But looking at it, eyes are done nicely. You can see they actually have a little bit of red in there. Let's see if I can get in closer, if we could focus. Not so much, you could see it. A kind of a different shade of purple for her lips. Her skin is kind of a bluish purple color, and there's some red specks in there, and her hair is just like a purple blue color. That looks good. So the figure is mainly kind of a black and white color, but there's this nice gold that's kind of throughout. So like on the left arm, the shoulder piece, here on the right arm, and then here on the left leg, we kind of see it. But this side, you could really see a lot of marble, kind of that marbling effect, that marbleization in the plastic. It kind of really shows through, but it does good look, and you can kind of see throughout the whole entire figure. You have all this sculpted detail in it, and that's all the way through down to the feet. You could see all that sculpted detail in there. I even did the gold on the back, which you don't normally see a lot of paint detail on the back of figures. So it looks very good. So let's just take a quick look at the articulation. Head is not going to look up very much because that hair is definitely going to get in the way. She can look down that much, so that's good. This arm does go all the way out because the shoulder piece is kind of a separate piece that's in there, so it does move around a little bit. It is definitely kind of a harder plastic, but it can move. Same with this one, you can kind of get it all the way up there, and you want to be careful you don't cut into it, that side. So full rotation there. Upper bicep cut on this side. Same with this side. One thing that everyone should hopefully be very excited about is that she does have double jointed elbows. So this is a larger figure though, so I know it's much easier for Hasbro to be able to do something like that. Will we see that with future female figures? Only time will tell, who knows, but definitely on the larger females, it's definitely easier for them to do. Wrists hinge, swivel and hinge up and down. Diaphragm joint, just like with any other female figure, but we get a little bit of range of motion. She's not going to crunch back, not going to crunch forward too much. She does crunch back a little bit, but you get some side pivot motion. Not a whole lot of range of motion there. No waist cut, just like with all other female figures. Legs go that far apart, not bad. Upper thigh cut there. Double jointed knee, wow, good range of motion there. Ankle hinges up, hinges down, and we do have nice ankle pivot. So there we go, guys. Proxima Midnight movie figure. So if you're a fan of the movie figures, you'll love the figure. If you don't like movie figures and you like comic book figures, this definitely won't be a figure for you. Although female double jointed elbows could be a sign of things to come. We shall see, but there is the figure. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, leave in the comments down below. Hit subscribe if you have not already done so. Thanks for watching.